What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody. So here we go again. Another tragedy of modern Hollywood adaptations. This one takes place in the form of Tomb Raider and Lara Croft. The Bugle Daily had posted this up. Modern Hollywood can't fail fast enough. These people have no idea what normal people want. All right. And what he's talking about is Sophie Turner saying that Lara Croft is no sex bombshell in the new Tomb Raider show. Now, I have to beg to differ just a little bit with the Bugle Daily. Not to say that he's wrong, that modern Hollywood can't fail fast enough, because they absolutely can.
It's Hollywood, baby.
But his second statement, when he says these people have no idea what normal people want, oh, they know exactly what normal people want, and they're just not going to give it to us, all right? Look what Sophie Turner had to say. Pirate Nation posted it up. Look what Sophie Turner has to say about Lara Croft, all right? Says that, yeah, she's no sex bombshell in the new Tomb Raider show. It's about her and her story and what drives her, rather than what so many people also love about her, which is how hot she is in the games and in the movies. All right. So this is Hollywood telling you, oh yeah, we know that you guys love how hot Lara Croft is. We understand that. We know that. But that ain't what we giving you. Nah, we gonna give you what we want you to have, all right? I really want to show the other side. She's so unashamedly capable. She is not a woman who hides her strengths at all. That's what this Lara Croft is going to be, all right? Not the sexy Lara Croft, all right, that everybody enjoy. No.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And I'm not saying that, let me say this. I'm not saying that, Sophie Turner is not an attractive woman, that this isn't some sort of a sexy look. I completely understand that. But you can already tell they're dialing it back a little bit, all right? They say, yeah, we're going to dial this down a little bit. We're not going to have her be as sexy, all right? We'll give you a little bit of the sex appeal, and she's an attractive woman, so she's just going to have sex appeal automatically, all right? But the outfits that you put her in and how you have her portrayed in this series, her saying that she's not going to really lean into the sexuality, that tells you everything you need to know, all right? As opposed to this one, right? Remember Angelina Jolie?
Damn!
Angelina Jolie, at this point in time, when she came out with Tomb Raider, 1,000% sex pot. All right. She was sexy as hell, but she was also a great, Lara Croft. She was also a great Lara Croft. So it kind of frustrates everybody, because it's like, look, man, the one distinguishing feature, all right, that we all know, the one defining and distinguishing feature of this character is how hot she is.
He ain't lying.
They are well aware of the appeal of Lara Croft, all right? Sometimes you could say, yeah, these guys really don't understand the character. They don't understand the franchise. They don't know why the fans like it. What do y'all like about this character? What do y'all like about these stories? We don't know. We're just going to make whatever we want to make, and there it go, all right? But here, these guys know exactly why people like Lara Croft. They know exactly what the appeal of the character is, and they just don't care.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
The male gamers, all right, let's go back to this. The male gamers, when they played Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, I thought this was actually funny. I went to the Wikipedia page, right? And right here on the Wikipedia page is Lara Croft looking as sexy as she always has, all right? The sex appeal of the character, this is the reason why, guys, the male gamers that make this franchise huge and amazing, all right? This is what they want. And now it's being taken over by none other than who? Oh, this chick, right?
What the hell is even that?
The most unsexiest person alive, all right? Phoebe Waller-Bridge, all right? If you guys don't remember, this was the character that cucked Indiana Jones in his own goddamn movie. If you guys don't remember that, all right? She was the voice of that annoying-ass droid in Solo. And then, of course, she's just been blazing her trails, making all kind of feminist stuff. And, of course, now we got to have her take over Lara Croft and Tomb Raider. And it's like, yep, she's going to be another feminist icon here, all right? No sexiness for this show.
It's an evil world we live in.
Then they're going to ask, hey, how come guys ain't watching this? Oh, they must be misogynist. They must be sexist. They must be this, that, and the third. Instead of just saying, well, we actually didn't lean into the sexiness of Lara Croft. She's no sex bombshell, at least not for us. It's really ridiculous, man. Like, if you know why a character is beloved and why fans have enjoyed this character for like the last, 3 decades? I think this game came out in 96. So it's been 3 decades of Tomb Raider, and the character is popular. Movies have been made, TV show now being made, animated shows have been made. If you know all of that, and then you just decide, nah, we just gonna go in our own direction. We're not gonna do that. What else is that but franchise malpractice?
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
You're essentially shitting on everyone that built this franchise into what it was. All the gamers, all right? The folks that made the game, the original game, they turned this franchise into a juggernaut simply by saying, hey, here's our lead character, guys. Hey, go ahead and pick up your controller and let's have some fun. And that's what I would expect if I'm somebody watching Tomb Raider going forward. And if this is what you're going to say, hey, man, we just going to give you this chick, but she's not going to lean into her sexuality. It's going to fail.
Rejected.
It's absolutely going to fail. So we got the story right here on That Park Play. Shout out to Trevor Denning. Sophie Turner says her Lara Croft won't be a sex bombshell. Let's go ahead and read. Actress Sophie Turner is doing little to ease the minds of some concerned Tomb Raider fans. In an interview with the LA Times, the star who will play Lara Croft in Amazon MGM Studios' upcoming live-action series said she will not portray the character as a sex bombshell. Yeah, and that's the problem right there, okay? Amazon, all right? You guys are starting to develop a reputation, okay, of not doing things very well. Sometimes Amazon knocks it out of the park, man. I enjoyed Reacher. I thought Reacher was dynamite, all right? I enjoyed Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan is good. Some of their other movies, the ones with Chris Pratt especially, those have worked out, all right? Fallout, the series that's out now, all right? I haven't seen the second season, but season 1 was cool. I enjoyed it. See, they'll do that, and then they'll turn around and do bullshit like, you know, The Wheel of Time, all right, or Rings of Power. They're like, oh my God, we're getting a Lord of the Rings live action TV series? Dope. Oh, we're getting Rings of Power. That's what they decided to do with it.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
And the sad part about this is they know exactly what the fans want. And they're just choosing to go in a completely different direction. You know, again, give us sexy Lara Croft, all right? Attractive Lara Croft. Lean into the sex appeal. That's what Lara Croft is. That's what this character is. No, we don't care. All right, we don't care. And then when the ratings fall off the side of a cliff, oh, you guys, you didn't watch our woke girl boss show.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, you must be misogynist. You must be hatred. You hate women. You hate us.
Stop it. Get some help.
We hate you just as much as you hate us. But the problem is we the paying customers, okay? Make us love you. Give us something to love. That's what the original Tomb Raider developers, that's what they did. They gave us something to love, and we loved it. But these clowns, man, they just don't, I don't get it, man. They just don't understand. The comment has intensified debate within the Tomb Raider community about whether the new series from creator Phoebe Waller-Bridge will remain faithful to the spirit of the games. Since her debut in 1996, Lara Croft has been defined by a blend of sex appeal, athleticism, and lethal competence, traits that together shaped one of gaming's most recognizable icons. And again, man, this is what I'm saying. What defines the character of Lara Croft? When you think of Lara Croft, what do you think of, all right? The first thing that probably comes to mind is, oh, she's hot, all right? This is what immediately comes to mind. Oh, yeah, she's shapely, she's attractive, all right? She wears skin-tight tops or whatever, showing off all her assets. I mean, that's what you think of. And that is part of why the character worked for so many years, for the last 30 years, made this into an indelible icon, one of gaming's most recognizable icons. And if you lean away from all of that, like I say, you got to hit all three, all right? Again, I always say get as close to the original as humanly possible. And that includes the sex appeal. That includes the athleticism and the lethal competence. You got to play into all of it. And if you decide not to do that, that's to your own peril. Actors often speak about how a costume informs performance. With Lara Croft, whose tank top, shorts, and twin pistols became instantly recognizable, image has always been central to the character's mythologies. Over the years, however, she has also developed a distinct personality that fans have come to expect. The character has appeared in 2 other live-action films, as well as comic books and animated series. In her interview, Turner drew a sharp contrast between Lara Croft for the Amazon series and Lara Croft in the games. It's about her, her story, what drives her, rather than what so many people also love about her, which is how hot she is in the games and in the movies. But I really want to show the other side, who she's unashamedly capable. She's not a woman who hides her strength at all. From the start, Turner's look into the role has raised concern among gamers. The first promotional image showed Turner in Lara Croft's traditional outfit, but some fans felt the actress did not fully embody the character. The Critical Drinker said they definitely got the outfit down, so props for that one at least, but all I'm seeing is some random actress cosplaying as Lara. Yeah, that's kind of how I saw this as well, all right? Like this just, I mean, again, not to say that Sophie Turner is not an attractive woman, but this doesn't look attractive, all right? This doesn't look like, oh yeah, man, she's a hot sex pistol. Woo! You know, that you don't have that feeling when you look at this. When you look at Angelina Jolie, yeah, man, okay. Yeah, this looks like an attractive, sexy, just the way she carries herself, this pose, all right? And maybe, again, this doesn't have anything necessarily to do with Sophie Turner, you know, that she's kind of posed just kind of ordinarily. But then you add this pose to the comments that she made, and it's like, okay, we're starting to get a different picture of what this character is going to be. And yeah, we're not feeling this, okay? We're not feeling this at all. More backlash erupted with the release of the first production images from the show. Rather than showing Lara Croft in her traditional shorts and tank top, the new on-set images had Turner in a tactical vest, a blue vest, gray pants, long sleeves, and combat boots. This is the picture here, all right? So, again, this is what you want to show us. She's like in combat boots, fully dressed, like not an inch of skin except for her face and like little pieces of her finger. All right. And this is your look of Lara Croft. Let me ask you, does this look at all evoke this character?
Really?
If I didn't tell you who this was, all right, if you had no idea, if you was like, all right, man, what character is this? Would you say, oh yeah, this character is this character? Of course not. Of course not. You wouldn't think that at all. All right. You wouldn't think it'd be hard pressed to even compare to this, but definitely not Angelina. This is the problem. And again, when you decide that you're going to depart so far away from the original design of the character, you're going to leave a lot of fans being like, I don't think so, man. This ain't going to work. All right. You guys can't even get the character right. You can't even get the character right. So what makes you think you're going to get the story right? What makes me think that you're going to get the action right, the adventure of it all, anything about this TV show? What makes me think, why should I believe that any of this is going to work? When you can't even get something as simple as, hey, just make Lara Croft hot. Just have her look like this. That's all you got to do. Man, yeah, so it's going to be a mess. Now Turner is offering insight that goes beyond Lara Croft's look and how she's approaching the character. Yep, the evolution of a gaming legend. And then it goes into Angelina Jolie, all right, bringing Lara Croft to life back in 2000, all right. Both were commercially successful and seemed to balance sex appeal and spectacle while still maintaining the central core of a strong and capable woman. See, this is the problem. This is what happens when this is your showrunner, all right? When this is your showrunner.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Again, part of the appeal of the character is her sexiness. Phoebe Waller-Bridge hates that. She hates it with a passion, and she hates the fact that Lara Croft became big because of that. We're going to lean into everything else except her sexiness. And that's what we're looking at right now. That's why all of this is looking the way that it's looking. Because Phoebe Waller-Bridge doesn't want to play upon the male gaze, I guess. That's probably what her problem. Oh, it's the male gaze. It's so destructive. It's toxic masculinity. The toxic dude bros, this is all they care about. All they want to see is hotness. And it's like, well, that ain't all we want to see, but we want to see it.
Thank you.
Well, I don't understand why this is so fucking hard for Hollywood to figure out, bruh. It's ridiculous, man. So yeah, that's going to be it, man. Jolie's portrayal reflected the heightened action aesthetic the early 2000s, when stylized spectacle dominated the genre, all right? She was great in Tomb Raider and The Cradle of Life, man. Both of those were fantastic movies. And her costume wasn't a replica of the games, but it leaned into the stylized fantasy that defined early Tomb Raider. At the heart of the character however, has always been a larger question. What makes Lara Croft iconic beyond the label of sex bombshell? Exactly. So you put a sex bombshell out there, and I mean, she just looks absolutely incredible. And everybody's drooling over it, but then you start layering in all those other parts of her personality and who she is. And it's like, hey, man, more than meets the eye. I didn't see this. And see, that's how you build a character out. Anyway, man, look, this thing is going to be a disaster. We already know, okay? They can't get something as easy as the look down, you know? But yeah, again, just going back to the beginning, what I was saying, man, yeah, they know what they want. They know what normal people want. Sophie Turner literally just said it. Oh, yeah. We know that the character's appeal is how hot she is in the games and the movies. But we're not doing that. No. We're not doing that. And so, yeah, therefore, modern Hollywood, y'all can't fail fast enough. This is probably going to be another trash series ran by Fleabag. Bruh, this is going to be a mess, man. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Are you excited for this? Is this the kind of news that you wanted to hear when it came to Tomb Raider? Probably not, you know? And the way that they handle these franchises, playing fast and loose, with things that the original fans, all right? I'm one of the original fans of Tomb Raider. I always played the game, all right? So one of the original fans of Tomb Raider, people that helped build these franchises, they hate you. They're going to take what you love and they're going to flush it right on down the shitter. And then they're not going to care, but they'll call you names as they do it. That's the messed up part about it. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.